Hi, this is David from Fumastra Management Consulting, and in this video we are going to continue our exploration of the JavaScript API for Excel on the web, which is the equivalent of VBA for Excel desktop and the Office application desktop in general. So currently it's available in preview and only available within the Excel, and it appears in the form of a tab called Automate, in which you have access to the recording button and access to the code editor, which is currently open. If you want to know how to activate it, you can watch my previous video and learn how to create your first script, recording the different actions that you are taking, and then how to transform the script that has been recorded. And currently we are reviewing the different properties and methods that are available within the different objects and collections of the Excel API, okay, or JavaScript API for Excel. And well, in the previous video, we were counting how many items we have in the table collection, so within the worksheet and within the workbook. And we mentioned that we have a second option available as well to know how many items we have or how many tables are within the worksheet and then within the workbook. So the second element is, or the second method that we have, okay, to obtain the number of objects is getCount. And getCount is available for many collections. But it works a little bit differently from what we did previously. So to access and read a property of an object, we need to load that property before, and we need to sync it in order to read it, okay, to access it. And for the items length property, we loaded it and then sync it, and we could access it. For getCount, it works slightly differently. We don't need to load it, but we still need to sync it. And something that I have discovered as well, we need also to assign it to a variable before syncing it. So let's assign the getCount method of the table collection to a variable. So and we are going to precise this is for the worksheet, and it's gonna be, so this one, the table collection within the worksheet, and then we can get the getCount, okay, and then we can do the same also for the workbook. So like this, we will know how many tables we have within the workbook and how many tables we have within the worksheet. So let's name it slightly differently. That's gonna be for the workbook. Okay, let's name it like this, and instead of the worksheet, it's gonna be the workbook. Okay. So now within our console log function, we are going to replace that with a statement. So we are going to concatenate some string and the variable. So we are going to say tables in worksheet and we concatenate, so the variable that contains the tables within the worksheet, so the second one, and then we are going to start from a new line, and to start from a new line we need to use /n, and then we can type our new line, so tables in workbook, and here we concatenate the tables count within the workbook. And actually we need to, because this is returning actually an object. So if we want to get the value of that object, we need to add dot value. And the same for the second one as well, dot value. Oops, I had the uppercase. We can save our script, and once it is saved, we can run it. Okay, so now we can run our code. And sometimes, okay, it can take a little bit time. Now it has processed the information, and here we have our output with the number of tables that we have within our worksheet, 1, and the number of tables that we have within our workbook, 4. So we have returned correctly the information that we were expecting with getCount. So we have two methods to obtain the number of items that we have within a certain collection. And we used previously items length, and now we have used getCount, and we have seen, okay, the two different ways that it works. For getCount, we actually don't need to load the property, but we still need to sync it. All right, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching.